David Dobrik was at the top of the YouTube mountain with over 18 million subscribers and averaging over 10 million views per video. And he was appearing on TV and movies and also hanging out with A-list celebrities. But something happened that changed it all and made David Dobrik go from being the face of YouTube to being the most hated person on YouTube and having to essentially retire from YouTube altogether. Watch as I explain the rise and fall of David Dobrik. David Dobrik didn't start off his career on YouTube. He had just started off on a now defunct app called Vine, where people would upload small 6-second clips similar to TikTok. David Dobrik used the 6-second app to upload funny pranks and skits. He, as well as many other users, created a large audience, but the problem with the app was none of them were getting paid, and they decided to leave the app to join other platforms where they would make more money. They left to join platforms like Instagram and YouTube, and David Dobrik chose to take his audience to YouTube. His first vlogs were wholesome and funny to watch. To be honest, he was also collaborating with other big users that used to be on Vine. And those collabs were a big reason why his channel started to rapidly grow. His videos were very high energy and every video seemed like it was a big party, and viewers gravitated towards that because it felt like they were a part of that party, they were a part of that group, they were a part of a friend group. As his channel continued to grow, David Dobrik started to do giveaways, and the giveaways got bigger and bigger in each video. And the people would cry whenever they would receive a car, and those giveaway videos were the ones getting the most views because viewers love seeing the wholesome reaction to people receiving cars and money and other big gifts from David. The giveaways were the big reason his channel grew to heights that David would have never imagined. And the bigger his channel grew, so did his scene on Hollywood, because he lived in Los Angeles where all the A-list celebrities were, and he would hang out with multiple A-list celebrities and also do collabs with them multiple times. In 2019, David Dobrik was named the 5th most viewed person on YouTube of that year, with over 2.4 billion views in that year, which is insane. His YouTube success led him to doing TV show interviews with multiple late night shows and daytime shows, and also hosting the 2019 Teen Kids Choice Awards, and having a small appearance in the feature film Angry Birds 2, and also starting his own company called Disastrous. The app had really high potential that would take David Dobrik to even bigger heights. At this point, there was nothing stopping David Dobrik. His career in China only seemed to get bigger and bigger and bigger year after year, but he slipped up and fell off the mountain, and so did his career, because there was something dark hidden in his vlogs that people were starting to uncover. And when Trisha Paytas, who's formerly dating a member of David Dobrik's vlogs, Jason Nash, when she revealed that David Dobrik was tormenting her and a lot of other people, and David Dobrik would record himself pranking and making her life kind of miserable. That torment from David Dobrik caused her to go to mental hospital multiple times, and it was also revealed that in a video where David tried to get his friend Dirty Dom to have a threesome with a bunch of women that he invited over to their house, and they also got them drunk, and they weren't even of legal age to drink at the time. And when Dom proceeded to have a threesome with 2 of the women, one of the women changed her mind while it was happening and she wanted to leave, but Dirty Dom kept forcing his way onto her and he would not let her leave, kind of blocking her from leaving the room. And keep in mind, she was very intoxicated. She was most likely not in the right mindset as well, and it also made it easier for Dirty Dom to take advantage of her. And when this video resurfaced and the female came out, people started turning on David Dobrik following these accusations, because he is the one who recorded it and kind of encouraged everything. He encouraged the bit to have a threesome because he thought it was going to be funny, a funny joke to have his friend do a threesome with a bunch of women that they bring over and get them drunk. And after the accusations came out, David Dobrik started losing hundreds of thousands of subscribers and made him also lose multiple sponsors. He even had to step down from his own app that he created. Everything was seeming to fall apart for David Dobrik's life, so David decided to make an apology video. But people called it one of the worst apologies ever, one of the worst apologies of all time. He hid the likes, he turned off all comments. It was just an abysmal apology. He didn't even bring up any names, he didn't really apologize. It was just, it looked like a PR stunt, to be honest. He's definitely got to fire his PR person. And I'm guessing he did, because he made a follow-up video, do a real apology on his real channel, where he actually addressed what he's apologizing for. It seemed like a much better response. People still didn't really take it sincere, but still, it was better than the previous one. You know, anything is better than the previous one. People didn't seem to forgive him because more stuff came out about him. David Dobrik took members of the vlog squad to Utah for a video where they're going to do a small skit where they would go wakeboarding, where they were going to shoot like a montage type of clip, and they would use an excavator to do so. And when some of the members decided to get on a rope and swing from the excavator, one of the members was Jeff Wittick, and the person that was controlling the excavator was David Dobrik. And things got out of hand. David Dobrik swung the excavator too fast, and it caused Jeff Wittick to crash into the excavator and severely injuring himself and almost killing him in the process. It shattered his face, requiring multiple surgeries before even able to get his eyesight back, and caused him severe brain damage. Jeff Wittick made a documentary about the incident and his falling out with David Dobrik. Since then, he has filed a $10 million lawsuit against David Dobrik for reckless endangerment. The lawsuit is currently still ongoing. We don't have any updates about that. With all the bad press surrounding David Dobrik, he decided to abruptly stop making videos, stop uploading to his main channel. All his channels, to be honest, including his podcast, which he did with his best friend Jason Nash. And it looks like he has retired. It has been over a year since he has uploaded a single video to his channel. He looks like he's done with YouTube, but he's still making videos on Snapchat and TikTok, where he uploads like stories on Snapchat, and I'm guessing Snapchat's paying him very heavily. Like, he uploads over 100 stories on Snapchat, and he's making well over at least 100,000 a day, I'm guessing, because Snapchat pays heavily to their top creators. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's making over 100,000 a day on Snapchat only. And it looks like he's not done with it. He's gonna keep doing it until there's no more money for Snapchat to give him, like, or unless another big controversy comes and Snapchat removes him off their platform. So even his career on YouTube is dead, he's still thriving outside of YouTube, like Snapchat, and also his pizza shop. He opened a pizza shop in LA called Dobrik's. Very clever. Whoa, how did you come up with that one, right? Original. There's a good lesson to learn from the rise and fall of David Dobrik, which is, if you want to reach heights that you've never imagined, you must not do it for greed and selfish reasons, or you too could end up being hated by the entire internet and by friends. But even if the whole internet and friends hate you, you will still be rich and make 100K per day. So in the end, it doesn't really even matter what the lesson is, right? If that's what you care about, money, go ahead and become the next David Dobrik.